Hey guys, welcome to Drink Coin. It's Tyler again, and this is going to be my quick update video on both HEPA stock and AIKI. And to just get right into it, we have some decent news on Hepion coming out, and what it's going to be is that a Roth capital analyst did just yesterday price target Hepion longer term at $14. So if you're looking to hold this a little longer term like I was, there's going to be a great sign for what's to come for the company potentially. There's a lot more institutional backing that's been going on. For institutional investors, about 24% of HEPA stock is in their hands, which is about $16 million worth of the capital in the company. Three bigger institutional holders are going to be Vanguard, BlackRock, and AIGH Capital. Vanguard's followed pretty closely for a lot of the penny stocks that they invest in a lot of the time. Usually it's them and ARK that people pay a lot of attention to. So this is very nice of a sign to see that they have a decent stake in the company. And this is the crazier news that we have today, which is going to be a very good outlook for the company and their stock. But right around market close, three of the company's bigger employees in Hepion made huge purchases in the company. They ended up doing a total of, this is about 40,000 shares for about $82,000. As you can see, they own a decent amount of shares altogether. Like this is Wingard Peter, looks like owns about 30,000 shares and is a director. The CEO owns about 45,259 shares and the CFO owns 14,800 shares. This is just insane volume coming in at the end of the day for close. This is going to be a good outlook going into tomorrow. Looking over here at the chart for HEPA, they did have a bit of a down day. The entire market was kind of down today. This is basically just a really good buy point for everybody. It did dip pretty low. I got my position down a lot lower from where it was previously. I had it up in the like 2.26 area originally. Now I got it down to under 2.2 with this dip. I bought in like right around this area. So this was a very nice buy-in day for what's to come, because especially with this gap up right here, what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is it to follow sort of this trend line that I was following the end of the day, especially with more of those huge buy volumes coming in around here where this kind of bumped the price quite a bit. But what I'm going to be looking for going into pre-market is possibly it's spiking a decent amount. They're going to be a sell-off at market open, and I think it's going to trend upward through the day. What I'm going to be looking for is it to retest these 2.3 areas. If it can test 2.3, my next significant point is going to be up to 2.5. And if it hits 2.5, I think it's going to make a nice run to potentially hit that 3 area tomorrow midday. My price target for tomorrow is going to be that high, like 2.8 to 3 range is where I'm going to be at for anybody trying to short-term swing this. I myself, I'm going to hold it a little longer, try to hold off and stay closer with, especially with that $14 price range given to it from Roth Capital. And this is going to be a very good long-term investment, especially with the company investing in it more and the employees investing in it more. This is just going to be good for the stock all around. And this is generally a slow mover, so it's going to take some time. It's going to be a little bit longer of a swing, but if you hold on to it, this is probably going to pay out pretty well for you if you can get in low here. As for our quick update on AIKI, this also had a kind of weird day. So after market yesterday, it did run quite a bit up to like 1.75. And then today, with the market being a little bit down again, it did drop some significant lows. I was also able to get my position down a little lower on this. I was pretty high up from the previous day where I bought in up here. I was able to get my position at a pretty decent area. I do like that range under 1.6 regardless as a buy-in for AIKI. If you can get in pre-market or to the beginning of market tomorrow fairly early and you can get it for under 1.6, that's going to be a good range. They did close their share issuance that they were putting through the last couple of days. So that closed end of today of the 1.6 range. So I do expect this to be gapping up pretty nicely over the next few days. I could potentially see this running to maybe like low 2s tomorrow or Friday, depending on how this runs. The main thing I'm going to see it coming out with is I want it to retest this 1.58 range. I want it to test this 1.6. Once it goes up to those 1.6 ranges and stuff, I'm going to be seeing these as significant supports. And then the next major point I'm going to be looking for is to look at that previous high of 1.73. It had an aftermarket the other day. And if it can hit that 1.73 range at any point, whether it be pre-market or during market tomorrow, I could see this running significantly and hitting those low 2 areas. So possibly like a 2.1, 2.2. And then as for the next week, I could see this hitting over $4. So that's what we're going to be targeting for AIKI in my opinion. But I do see this hitting 2, potentially 3 in the next couple of days. And next week, it possibly pushing those 4s. Now, like I said, if you're trying to buy in on this, make sure you get in that 1.6 range. And if you're trying to get in on HEPA, you definitely want to try to get in under 2.3 because this is going to start gapping up significantly. So just look for those dips, try to buy in, and then you're going to be looking pretty good for the next week and a half, 2 weeks on both of these. That's going to do it for me on this video, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a couple quick updates with the CCIV craziness that's been going on earlier, and with my previous video I just put up. It's just right over here. It's going crazy. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you do. I am predicting them to hit $70 pre-merger potentially tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of HEPA and AIKI. I think it's got a lot of crazy volume coming in from institutional and inside buyers, so that's going to be looking real nice for HEPA, and AIKI is just a really good company as well. That's going to be doing crazy stuff with their stock over the next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to catch you with more content tomorrow, possibly some updates since it'll be end of market week, and then possibly like a stock for you to look for coming in Monday. And other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.